सभी को नमस्कार, सभी को हार्दिक स्वागत है इस सेशन में। इस सेशन में हम देखेंगे idioms and phrases का पार्ट 2। ओके, सो इन दिस सेशन वी विल कवर द पार्ट 2 ऑफ idioms and phrases। लास्ट डे वी हैड सीन some idioms and phrases with A and B, starting with A and starting with B. Today we will cover the remaining part of idioms with B, okay, with the alphabet B and also C, right? So ये सेशन इंग्लिश और हिंदी दोनों में रहेगा। That is the writing will be in English, okay, the idioms will be in English and the explanation will be in both English and Hindi, okay, that is bilingual. So ये जो सेशन है, ये जो क्लास है, ये सभी एग्जाम्स के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, लाइक बैंकिंग एग्जाम्स, एसएससी एग्जाम्स एंड स्टेट पीएससी एग्जाम्स, ओके। So this is very important for all upcoming competitive exams. Fine. So this is a bilingual class and hope it will help in all your upcoming examinations. So let's start the session without further ado. So yes, this is the first one, bite the bullet. Bite the bullet. This is an idiom which actually means to decide to do something that is difficult or unpleasant but necessary. So here is the picture, it is just an illustration of bite the bullet. ठीक है, मतलब कुछ चीज़ है, कोई काम है दैट इज़ अनप्लेजेंट, ओके, बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट काम है, बट यू हैव टू डू इट बिकॉज इट इज़ नेसेसरी, क्योंकि वो ज़रूरी है, राइट। सो एग्जाम्पल देखिए, यू आर गोइंग टू हैव टू बाइट द बुलेट एंड टेल योर एक्स गर्लफ्रेंड दैट यू नीड द अपार्टमेंट बैक। मतलब सपोज यू आर शेयरिंग एन अपार्टमेंट विथ योर girlfriend and you guys have broken up, okay. So what you need to do, you need to tell her that you need the apartment back. Suppose it was your apartment, okay, and you are paying the rent. Now you want to move to some other place, move to some other apartment, okay, okay, or you need to stay with your parents, okay, for some work you need to go to another apartment. Various cases are there, so you need to tell her, right, it is quite unpleasant and quite difficult for you to face her, but you need the apartment back, so it is necessary, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट वन, ब्लो ऑफ स्टीम। ब्लो ऑफ स्टीम, ये है एक इलस्ट्रेशन, ब्लो ऑफ स्टीम, ओके, कान से धुआं निकल रहा है, ओके। सो व्हाट डज इट एक्चुअली मीन? टू डू समथिंग दैट हेल्प्स यू गेट रीड ऑफ स्ट्रेस, एनर्जी और एंगर, ओके, गुस्सा निकाल देना, ठीक है, ब्लो ऑफ स्टीम, फाइन। सो एग्जाम्पल देखिए, आफ्टर माई मीटिंग विद द बॉस आई वेंट for a run to blow off steam, means the meeting was quite hectic for you, okay, you are angry, you are irritated, okay, in the meeting, so you went for a run to blow off steam, okay, you went out, okay, you went for a stroll to release your anger, right. Next one, bury one's head in the sand, bury one's head in the sand. So this is an illustration of it, okay, this man is burying his head in the sand, okay, he's got his head in the sand and refuses to believe his secretary is stealing from him. Means you are refusing to think about or confront a serious issue or situation, right. Example देखिए, Martin just buries his head in the sand when it comes to his financial problems. मतलब मार्टिन का बहुत सारा financial problem है, financial issue है, but he does not want to face those issues, okay, he does not want to face it, fine. So that is burying one's head in the sand. Next one, by the skin of one's teeth, okay, see this is an illustration, by the skin of your teeth, means to narrowly succeed in doing something. The traffic was terrible, so we only made the plane, okay, by the skin of our teeth. मतलब हमें फ्लाइट मिला है, okay, but traffic, it was so terrible, the traffic was so terrible that we just made it to the plane, only made it होगा यहाँ पे, made it to the plane, ठीक है, हाँ, by the skin of our teeth, मतलब अगर हम 1 मिनट और लेट हो जाते तो we would have missed the plane, understood, by a margin you can say. Next one, blow the whistle. This is quite common, right, blow the whistle. This is an illustration, blow the whistle means reporting an illegal or unacceptable activity to the authorities. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? They tried to blow the whistle on governmental corruption but failed. मतलब सरकार में कुछ corrupt politicians है, right, they decided to blow the whistle. Suppose they are also government employees, okay, or a part of the government, but they failed in it. Okay, blowing the whistle means reporting an illegal or unacceptable activity to the higher authority. Suppose आपके ऑफिस में कोई एक बंदा है जो काम चोरी कर रहा है, ठीक है, he is not doing his duty, right, and he is absenting himself, he is not coming to the office daily, and he is involved in some illegal activities. So what will you do? You will blow the whistle. And one more thing, suppose he is your boss, so you need to blow the whistle, you need to inform his higher authorities, okay, मेरा बॉस ये काम कर रहा है, okay, that is he is doing some illegal activities, ठीक है, that is blowing the whistle. नेक्स्ट वन इज ब्लैक शिप. ब्लैक शिप का मतलब क्या है? एक एग्जाम्पल देखिए, ब्लैक शिप. कैन यू सी दिस शिप इज ऑड वन आउट, रेस्ट ऑफ द शिप आर वाइट बट दिस वन इज ब्लैक. इसका मतलब क्या है समझिए, ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड इट क्लियरली. अ पर्सन हु डज नॉट फिट इन टू अ ग्रुप, स्पेशली अ फैमिली. मतलब सपोज अ ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल है, देयर इज अ ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल बट देयर इज वन ऑड पर्सन, ठीक है, वन ऑड पर्सन, राइट. एग्जाम्पल देखिए, माई cousin इज सीन एज द ब्लैक शिप इन आवर फैमिली. व्हाई? शी लेफ्ट स्कूल टू रन ऑफ विथ हर बॉयफ्रेंड. मतलब शी डिड नॉट complete her school, she did not complete her graduation, she eloped with her boyfriend. Understood? Elope means to run away, ठीक है. The word elope means to run away with someone, so she eloped with her boyfriend, so she is a black sheep, okay. Because her activity actually destroys the reputation in our of our family, okay. Next one is between the devil and the deep blue sea. This is quite common. See, this is the sea, deep blue sea, and this is the devil standing. So here you are, okay, confused what to do. So it means that you are in a difficult situation, okay. आप एक difficult situation में हैं. Example देखिए, trying to please both his boss and his wife puts him between the devil and the deep sea. मतलब suppose you are working in an organization, right. So आपका बॉस बोल रहा है कि you need to work till 11 PM. Now your wife is calling and it is her birthday or anniversary, okay. So you need to take her out, you need to take her on a dinner, right. So you need to please your wife, but here also you need to please your boss, else you will not get the bonus. So it is quite difficult to choose which one, which option you will choose, right. Quite difficult to choose the options. So you are between the devil and the deep blue sea, right. Fine. Next one is bury the hatchet. Bury the hatchet, okay, an illustration is given. So make peace, it means to make peace, agree to end a dispute. मतलब सपोज किसी के साथ आपका झगड़ा हुआ, okay, now you want to bury the hatchet. मतलब क्या है, you are going to make peace with that person, ठीक है, सुलह कर लेना उसके साथ, ठीक है. So here is an example, this is a classic example. The two neighboring countries, India and Pakistan, have often been advised by the world bodies to bury the hatchet for their own progress, right, to bury the hatchet for their own progress. Fine. So this example I have taken from the idioms.com, right. So you can easily find many such examples on Google, you can just Google it, okay, but the meaning should be etched in your memory, right. ये जो मीनिंग है ये आपको सही से आना चाहिए. मतलब इसका एप्लीकेशन जस्ट गूगल, जस्ट सर्च इन गूगल bury the hatchet, bury the hatchet, okay, in a sentence, you will get a hell lot of examples, ठीक है. If you need, you can just refer to Google, you can find it on various websites like dictionary.com, idioms, okay, dictionary.com. there is also a good number of idioms and phrases there. Fine, you will find the sentences. So yes, this is bury the hatchet, means make peace with someone. Next one, burn the midnight oil. Burn the midnight oil means working late into the night. So this is an example, this is a classic example. See, she is studying or working late at night. So if you are burning the midnight oil, that means you are working late into the night, you may be working, you may be studying. So this is an example. It was a very hard assignment and I had to burn the midnight oil, I had to burn the midnight oil to get it completed on time. सो जो असाइनमेंट हमें टीचर ने दिया था it was very tough, so I had to burn the midnight oil, right? That is, I had to work late into the night to complete on time. Next one, call a spade a spade. This is also quite common. Fine, call a spade means to state the truth about something even if it's unpopular or unpleasant. Example देखिए, I know Rahul is your brother. मुझे पता है कि राहुल तुम्हारा भाई है, but let's call a spade means let's speak the truth, he is pretty lazy. मुझे पता है कि राहुल आपका भाई है, but to be very honest, to be very true, he is very lazy. ठीक है, okay, आलसी है वो. So this is being honest, truthful, right? Calling a spade. Next one is call it a day. Example देखिए, to stop working for the day. Let's call it a day. I am too tired to do anything more. So call it a day means to stop working on something. It's almost 11 p.m. I think we should call it a day and finish the project tomorrow. अभी रात को 11 बज गया है, चलिए काम छोड़ते हैं, बाकी का जो काम है वो कल हम देखेंगे, कल हम कंप्लीट कर लेंगे. ठीक है, सो इट इज कॉलिंग इट अ डे, दैट इज ending the work of the day, right? Chip on one's shoulder. So this is a classic example, you can easily understand his frustration, his countenance says it all, right? His facial expression says it all. So meaning क्या है? To hold a grudge, be angry about something that happened in the past, or to be arrogant and think too highly of oneself means पास्ट में, अतीत में कुछ हुआ था, उसके लिए यू आर होल्डिंग अ ग्राज अगेंस्ट समवन, यू आर वेरी एंग्री ऑन समवन. ठीक है, सो एग्जाम्पल देखिए, शीतल स्टिल सीम्स टू हैव अ चिप ऑन हर शोल्डर अबाउट द आर्गूमेंट शी हैड विथ हर फ्रेंड लास्ट वीक. मतलब पिछले हफ्ते शीतल और उसके दोस्त के साथ एक झगड़ा हो गया था. ठीक है, शी हैड एन आर्गूमेंट, बट she is still remembering that, she still remembers the argument and is very angry, and she is holding a grudge against her friend, right? Couch potato, have a look. So this is the couch potato. Okay, so you can see the figure of the potato just sitting on the couch and watching TV, right? So couch potato का मतलब क्या है? इसका मतलब है a lazy person, आलसी, एक आलसी बंदा. ठीक है, who doesn't do much exercise and spends a lot of time on the sofa watching television. This is what you call couch potato, right? My brother is so lazy that he does nothing whole day, ठीक है, but sits on the couch and watches television. Now I call him a couch potato. मतलब मेरा भाई इतना आलसी है, कुछ काम नहीं करता, सारा दिन सोफे पे पड़ा रहता है और टीवी देखता है. ठीक है, so that is why I call him a couch potato. Okay, and watches TV. Okay, not watches TV, television. Next one, cold feet. Cold feet means very nervous. You are having a cold feet before the mains examination or before the interview. देखिए, to get nervous or to have second thoughts about doing something, he is getting cold feet about the mains examination, but I told him that it was perfectly normal. मतलब suppose आपका इंटरव्यू है, SBI PO का इंटरव्यू है. Okay, you are very nervous, that is you are getting a cold feet, right? मेरे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स का इस बार ऐसा टेंशन हुआ था. Okay, luckily few of them have already cleared SBI PO, some of them have also cleared IPS PO, one got PNB, Punjab National Bank PO, one of my students has got. So he was also very tensed, he was getting a cold feet before the interview. I said, be calm, be patient, be cool, okay, don't worry. Okay, so they are not going to devour you, they are not going to eat you up. Okay, just be yourself, try to be calm and be confident. ठीक है, so that is the thing. So do not get cold feet before the examination or interview, try to stay stoic. Okay, maintain your stoic. Next one, the cold shoulder. cold shoulder का मतलब क्या है? to deliberately ignore someone, आप किसी को ignore कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, that is, I got the cold shoulder from my girlfriend at the party, I guess she is still annoyed with me. सपोज मेरे गर्लफ्रेंड के साथ मेरा झगड़ा हो गया. ठीक है, सो कल झगड़ा हुआ था, आज एक पार्टी है, पार्टी में शी इज़ इग्नोरिंग मी, एट द पार्टी शी इज़ इग्नोरिंग मी, मतलब शी इज़ वेरी मच अनॉयड विथ मी. ओके, फिर तो मुझे उसको डिनर डेट पे ले जाना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, सो दिस जस्ट एन एग्जाम्पल. ओके, सो दैट इज़ अ कोल्ड शोल्डर. नेक्स्ट वन, कॉस्ट एन आर्म एंड द लेग. हियर हैव अ लुक हियर, टू कॉस्ट एन आर्म एंड अ लेग, टू बी वेरी एक्सपेंसिव, ठीक है, means when something is very expensive. The new bar in town was really fancy, yeah, but my drink cost an arm and a leg. Suppose you ordered a drink and they are saying the price is 1500, मतलब कुछ भी, ठीक है, or you have ordered okay, you have ordered wine, they are charging 3500, so your budget was 3000 only, so it is going to cost you an arm and a leg, right? So next one, cry wolf. To cry wolf means to issue a false alarm, ठीक है, or ask for help when none is needed. So I hope you all of you have heard the story of crying wolf, right? A boy used to cry, always cry wolf, like there is wolf, save me, please save me. The villagers used to come, ठीक है, okay, तो but क्या हुआ उसके बाद जब एक्चुअली wolf आया था, okay, the wolf attacked him, right? The villagers thought that he was just making it up, fine. So that is it, that is the story, right? Moral of the story, do not cry wolf. The little boy had cried wolf so many times that when he was really sick no one believed him, ठीक है, right? Next is cry over spilt milk or spilled milk, right? To waste energy mourning about something that has already happened. See, don't cry over spilled milk, ठीक है. So there is no use crying over spilled milk, we have already lost the match. मतलब जो हो गया है उसके बारे में सोच के ओके दुखी होने से कोई मतलब नहीं. दैट इज डू नॉट क्राई ओवर स्पिल्ड मिल्क, ठीक है, जो हो गया सो हो गया, आगे क्या करेंगे उसके बारे में सोचिए, ठीक है. मेक योर फ्यूचर प्लान्स. नेक्स्ट वन, क्यूरियोसिटी किल द कैट. सो सी दिस इज अ ट्रैप, अ बूबी ट्रैप. द कैट इज क्यूरियस. क्या है ये? लेट मी सी. इफ शी पुट्स हर leg in the trap, it will kill her or it will injure her. So curiosity killed the cat means a warning that being inquisitive or curious can get you into trouble. ज़्यादा curious मत बनिए. Okay, this is a warning. Person A says, where are you going at this time of the night? Person B says, curiosity killed the cat. ज़्यादा पूछो मत, ठीक है. Okay, don't be so much curious or it will land you into trouble. Okay, next one, cut a long story short means to get to the point, to not include unnecessary details. To cut a long story short, she has to move back to the USA until her new visa comes through. मतलब ज़्यादा कुछ बोलने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, just tell me in a nutshell. Okay, in a nutshell. Okay, ठीक है. Suppose there is a theft at your house. Okay, I ask you what had happened. He starts by saying, कल मैं सोने गया था, उसके बाद मैंने ये किया, उसके बाद मैंने उठा, उसके बाद मैंने ये किया, ये सुना. No, 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 I don't need to hear such a long story. You need to cut a long story short. Just tell me in a nutshell. Okay, मतलब tell me in a gist. क्या हुआ था exactly? That is it. Next one is cut corners. This is an illustration, means to do something in the easiest way possible, usually not very well, in order to save time or money. ठीक है, पैसा और समय दोनों बचाने के लिए you are cutting corners means we had to cut corners to get the house renovated within our budget and by January. ठीक है, ओके, थोड़ा कॉम्प्रोमाइज करना चाहिए इसके लिए, मतलब बजट के अंदर इसको लाना चाहिए हाउस रिनोवेशन के लिए और जनवरी के अंदर हमें ख़त्म करना चाहिए था. तो व्हाट टू डू, we had to cut corners means we had to compromise something maybe with the quality, okay, right, and because we needed to save time and money. Next one, cheap of the old block. इसका मतलब क्या है? Means someone who resembles a direct ancestor, usually the father, right, or you can say an experienced person, a very experienced person. ठीक है, cheap of the old block. Example देखिए, it would be unfair to describe him as a cheap of the old block because he is a far better football player than his father. ठीक है, so he may not directly resemble his ancestor because he is quite better than his father. Understood? So next one is carrot and stick approach. This is quite important and this is a very important idiom. Carrot and stick approach. इसका illustration देखिए. So this horse is running, okay, and this man is showing it a carrot. The horse is very hungry. उसको लग रहा है कि हाँ मैं दौड़ूंगा तो मुझे ये कैरेट मिल जाएगा, ठीक है. And it is the getting bitten. The man is beating the horse to run faster. Fine. Means carrot and stick approach क्या है? Means reward and punishment. Reward and punishment approach. इसे reward and punishment approach भी कहते हैं कभी कभी. Understood? So this is the beauty of watching the video. मतलब PDF तो आपको मिल जाएगा, but PDF में सब कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. ये जो explanation मैं दे रहा हूँ, ठीक है, what I am explaining is very important. So this is also known as reward and punishment approach, carrot and stick approach, a tactic in which rewards are offered, but there is also the threat of punishment. मतलब if you fail to do it, you will get punishment. और अगर आप successful होते हो तो आपको reward मिलेगा. So some schools prefer the carrot and stick method when it comes to education. मतलब suppose कल आपका एक mock test है स्कूल में, ठीक है, इंग्लिश का मॉक टेस्ट है, ठीक है. सो द टीचर हैज क्लियरली मेंशन्ड देयर आर 50 स्टूडेंट्स इन द क्लास. द टीचर हैज ऑलरेडी मेंशन्ड जो लोग एंड द मार्क्स इज फुल मार्क्स इज 100. जो लोग एटलीस्ट 90 प्लस लाएंगे उसको क्या मिलेगा? चॉकलेट मिलेगा, ठीक है. जो लोग 80 प्लस लाएंगे 100 में से उनको क्या मिलेगा? एक पेन मिलेगा, ठीक है. और जो लोग फेल करेंगे 40 से नीचे -40 से बिलो जो लोग लाएंगे उसको पनिशमेंट मिलेगा, ठीक है. ओके, दे नीड टू नील डाउन. सो दिस इज द कैरट एंड स्टिक अप्रोच. नेक्स्ट वन, सर्कल द वैगन्स. सो दिस इज अ क्लासिक एग्जांपल. यू कैन सी देयर इज अ बैरियर, ओके, बैरियर विद द वैगन्स, राइट. एंड बीच में एक टेंट है, बीच में 3 टेंट है, ठीक है, बट देयर इज अ बैरियर. मतलब टू प्रिपेयर अ ग्रुप to defend against attack, adopt a defensive posture. Sunidhi's new group of friends really circles the wagons, so she hardly talks to me anymore. मतलब सुनिधि का जो दोस्तों का नया जो ग्रुप है, गैंग है, what do they do? They form a circle around her, means they guard her so that she cannot mix with other people, she cannot talk with other people, ठीक है. Next one, cut to the chase. cut to the chase क्या मतलब है इसका? To get directly to the point when speaking, to not give unnecessary details. Understood? Next, so इसका example देखिए, I have to leave in a minute, so can you cut to the chase? What exactly do you want me to do? मतलब मुझे 1 मिनट में मेरा सपोज 1 मिनट में मेरा कैब आएगा, ठीक है, I have booked a cab. अब आप मुझसे बात करना चाहते हैं, so please come to the point. Okay, tell me what is the important thing that you want me to do or which you want to share. ज़्यादा बात करने के समय नहीं है मेरे पास. Understood? I don't have much time to waste. So cut to the chase. Next one, come hell or high water. Very important idiom. Means no matter what happens, चाहे जो भी हो जाए, right? So example देखिए, I will get you to the airport by noon. Come hell or high water. मतलब जो भी हो जाए, बारिश आए, तूफान आए, I will गेट यू टू द एयरपोर्ट. मैं आपको एयरपोर्ट पहुंचा के रहूँगा, ठीक है, वॉट एवर हैपन्स, चाहे जो हो जाए, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इज कूल एज क्यूकम्बर. देखिए, दिस इज एन इलस्ट्रेशन ऑफ ए क्यूकम्बर, राइट. इट इज सो कूल, इजंट इट? सो कूल एज क्यूकम्बर मीन्स क्यूकम्बर इज ऑलवेज, इट फील्स कूल, राइट. सो calm and composed even in a difficult or frustrating situation, means self possessed. Okay, stoic you can say. Stoic means calm and composed. Understood? So example देखिए, my boss is as cool as a cucumber even when he speaks in front of hundreds of people. मतलब 100 1000 या जितने लोग हैं, ठीक है, स्टेज पे जब मेरा बॉस बात करने जाते हैं, ठीक है, he is very cool, very stoic. Okay, he is very confident, he is never nervous, so he is as cool as a cucumber. Understood? Understood the example? Fine. This is what we call stoic, right? You need to maintain your stoic, maintain your calm, composure. Understood? So with this we come to the end of today's idioms and phrases. Okay, So I have already discussed A, B, C, ठीक है. After that we will cover D and D in the next video. After that F and so on, ठीक है. So फिर मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट क्लास में. एंड गाइज इफ़ यू रियली लाइक्ड दिस सेशन प्लीज़ हिट द लाइक बटन, लाइक कर दीजिए, दोस्तों के साथ शेयर कर दीजिए ये वीडियो, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा शेयर कीजिए, राइट. एंड टेलीग्राम चैनल पे, हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल पे ये पीडीएफ आपको मिल जाएगा, ठीक है. पीडीएफ आपको टेलीग्राम चैनल पे मिल जाएगा वंस दिस वीडियो इज़ अपलोडेड, राइट. Okay, once this class is premiered. And please guys, do subscribe to the channel, do support us, right, for free classes. You will get more free classes. Already reasoning और English का free class चल रहा है, मैथ्स का क्लास भी फिर से शुरू हो जाएगा आपका. Okay, do subscribe to the channel guys, ठीक है. Fine, because you all know, right, I have my paid English batch, English का जो batch है, I have my paid English batch. So many students are requesting me for the free classes. That is why I am bringing these free classes on YouTube, ठीक है. Because free paid classes are already going on, okay, on Zoom as well as on Google Meet, fine. But on YouTube you will get all classes free, understood. So stay tuned for the next part, that is part 3 of idioms and phrases, understood. Fine, very soon it will come. For that you need to like this video and share with maximum students, maximum friends, right. So चलिए फिर मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट सेशन में. टिल देन प्लीज़ डू टेक केयर ऑफ योर सेल्फ एंड योर पेरेंट्स एंड योर नियर एंड डियर वंस. स्टे एट होम, स्टे सेफ, एंड गॉड ब्लेस यू गाइज.